Hello and welcome to Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com. It's a PlayOnSports.com pregame show live from Titan Stadium in Antelope, California. I'm Joey Gonzalez on your destination for our high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Tonight's matchup features the visiting El Camino Eagles against the host Antelope Titans. El Camino comes into tonight's game with an overall record of 4-1, while the home team, Antelope, is also 4-1. Well, folks, it's a matchup of Capital Athletic League rivals. Both of these teams are ranked in the top 20 of the Sacramento Bee's latest high school football rankings. El Camino, ranked number 19, could well be on their way to their first winning season in the Adam Ryan-King era. In his 6 seasons with the Eagles, Ryan-King has only managed a 19-36 record. However, El Camino's 4 wins this year already matched the season high for all of Ryan-King's teams throughout his previous 6 seasons. The fact that the Eagles returned 11 starters from last year's squad that placed third in the Capital Athletic League may have a lot to do with their great start. They focus primarily on the run, averaging a league-leading 287 yards per game versus only averaging 100 yards per game through the air. The Eagles are led in their rushing attack by senior halfback Desmond Boyd Tanner, who has rushed for 385 yards, good for third in the Capital Athletic League, and 4 touchdowns on 41 carries. He's followed closely behind by Mike Kintz, who has rushed for 220 yards this year and 3 touchdowns of his own. Their passing attack is led by Jonah Lessard, who has thrown for 389 yards and 6 touchdowns, usually going to his favorite target, Drew Hassenplug, who has caught 13 of those passes for 229 yards and 3 scores. Jonah was out last week against Bella Vista, but he is back and he will be in the starting lineup tonight. Another big name to pay attention to is senior Kevin Wise, who has been everywhere this season. Listed as a receiver and defensive back, he has spent time at quarterback last week or in the last game against Bella Vista, completing 6 passes for 112 yards. He's rushed 18 times for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns, and caught 5 passes for 116 yards and 1 touchdown, and is even the Eagles' featured kicker and punter, as well as has 2 interceptions at cornerback this year. Needless to say, Kevin has been everywhere, which is why he is the El Camino Eagles' leading scorer this season. Defensively, El Camino is led by junior linebacker Quentin Hagan, who's getting attention from Sac State, and junior defensive lineman Donnie Hibbs. The defense is stout, allowing opponents only 12 points a game. It's been a long journey for the Eagles, but Ryan-King finally feels that he has the right offense, the right defense, the right staff, a great bunch of kids buying into the system, and the makes of a potential league champion. On the other side of the ball is the 17th ranked Antelope Titans. They feature a more balanced attack, averaging 178 yards per game on the ground and 157 through the air. The Titans are second in the Capital Athletic League in passing and third in rushing. Junior quarterback Tyler McCombs is second in the league in passing, going 51 of 70 for 751 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 113 QB rating. El Camino's secondary will have to be ready for McCombs' favorite target, 6-foot wide receiver Tyler Winston, a 3-year varsity player who has caught 25 passes for 335 yards, good enough for second in the count, and 3 touchdowns. He is an athletic deep threat receiver who has already received attention from UCLA, among other schools. On the ground, the Titans like to run behind a strong offensive line with senior Jonathan Krippis, who leads the Capital Athletic League with 564 rushing yards on 73 carries with 3 touchdowns. He averages 112 yards per game. The line, a stout line, has also helped 7 different backs to score this year for the Titans. Defensively, Antelope leads the league in total tackles with 351. The leader of that defense is DJ Hollingshead, the junior linebacker. Also a big force on the defense is junior Joaquin Sequeira. As for the secondary, El Camino will have to be aware of ball hawk Tyler Winston, who also plays defensive back. He has 2 of the Titans' 3 interceptions this season and had a total of 11 interceptions altogether last year. While El Camino has been stingy on defense, so has Antelope, been only allowing their opponents to score 16.8 points per game. In his 4th season, Matt Ray is the only coach that Antelope has had, with this being only the 4th season of varsity football for the school. In that time, Coach Ray has compiled a 21-16 record and has already won a Capital Athletic League title 2 seasons ago and finished runners-up to Whitney last year. A former quarterback himself, Ray has worked well with the quarterbacks to come through the Titan program. This is one of the games to watch tonight in the Sac-Joaquin section. El Camino has yet to beat El Camino has yet to beat Antelope in the history of this series. If El Camino is going to win, they're going to rely on their defense and pounding of the ball, as well as the experience of the senior-laden team. Antelope will rely on their versatility, playmaking abilities, and athleticism, but can't get too relaxed with the ball because they're going up against an El Camino team that leads the league in interceptions with 10. It's a league opener for the Capital Athletic League, and it's bound to be a good one. Game show. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a few minutes. Friday Night Football begins next on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Welcome back to Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com, coming to you live from Antelope, California, on the campus of Antelope High School. I'm Joey Gonzalez on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Tonight's matchup features the 4-1 El Camino Eagles visiting the 4-1 Antelope Titans. So riding solo tonight on a packed house here at Titan Stadium. Parking lot was full to the max. I saw people parking out in the streets and in the neighborhoods. Hopefully my car is out there when I get back out there at the end of this game. But it is homecoming night here for the Antelope Titans as the team's taking the field. El Camino, the visiting team, it's the opener of Capital Athletic League play. Both teams coming off of byes last week and victories before that. El Camino beating Bella Vista before their bye 24-7, and Antelope beating Armijo 35-12 a couple weeks ago right before the bye. So good time to get set up and rested and relaxed as we're getting ready for the kickoff. Out to kick off for Antelope. Antelope won the toss but deferred, so out to kick off for Antelope is going to be number 16, number 16, Joe Estrada. It's a short kick. Kick received right at about the 35-yard line. So El Camino will go ahead and start off with their offense coming out. As I mentioned earlier, Jonah Lassard, the captain here for the El Camino Eagles, leading this offensive squad. It's Coach Reinking's sixth season. He started on a spread. Here's a quick pass out to the right side to Thomas. Thomas able to swing it out to about the 40-yard line. So on 2nd and 2, it's a quick handoff to Boyd Tanner to bring up 3rd and short here for Antelope. As I said before, Antelope coming up. Antelope trying to maintain their winning streak here against El Camino. El Camino already kind of coming out quick. Here's a handoff inside. He's going to get stopped. There's a flag on the play. Boyd Tanner on the stop. This looks like we had Joaquin Sequeira on the stop there for Antelope. Brings up, however, there's a flag on the play. The official's going to go ahead and talk to Coach Reinking here to try to. Coach Reinking's going to decide what to do here on the penalty. So penalty looks like it's going to go against Antelope. My decision, no, they're going to walk it back. So I assume it's a false start here. I missed the call here, a false start here against Antelope. So that'll push Antelope back 5 yards to bring up a 3rd and 6 here for the Eagles from their own 39-yard line. As the play comes in here. Drew Hassenplug coming in. El Camino sporting the pink socks, pink shoes. Obviously supporting breast cancer awareness this month. There's a short pass dump off here to Boyd Tanner. Tanner able to take it all the way across midfield and a Titan territory. So a first down there. Nice play there for Lassard to Tanner. Just a kind of like a quick hitch screen underneath. El Camino quickly getting the play in. As soon as they get the play in and swap, they're ready to snap the ball. Lassard doesn't spend a lot of time at the under center. Here's a handoff underneath. Boyd Tanner had nothing going there. Good defensive front stop there by the Titans. Looks to me to be led there by DJ Hollingshead, who is the leading tackler here for the Titans. So no gain on the play. We'll bring up a 2nd and 10 here from the Antelope 46. El Camino could be their best shot here at winning the Capital Athletic League. Boyd Tanner going backwards. Not the way you want to go when running against this Titans defense. There is a flag there at the end of the play. Not sure if that was a late flag or the end of the play. Usually when you see a flag at the end of the play, not a good sign. This is going against El Camino, however, so you get cheers from the Antelope crowd. It is a personal foul penalty. So El Camino already 2 big penalties of 20 yards here total against El Camino. So that's going to push them back into El Camino territory and push them back to where the drive started. All began back at their own 35. Again, Joey Gonzalez here from Titan Stadium alongside my producer for the evening, Will McCombs, and Victor Adams, getting you the video here for tonight. 9:30 to go here in the first quarter. Homecoming night here at Antelope. So the packed house, the red zone crowd is out here for Antelope. Here's Lassard. He's going to hand off underneath, and good pick up there. Dumped off there to Joseph Lanham. But Ray Cherry quickly coming in for the stop. Did not allow him to get anywhere, so bring up a 4th down, 4th and 30. So a punting situation here for the Eagles. Tyler Winston back deep at his own 30 to receive. Over to kick for El Camino. It is going to be Kevin Wise. A short punt. This one not even going to get past midfield. Goes out of bounds. So Antelope with not an opportunity to return it, but excellent field position here to start their drive. They're going to be starting right at about their own 40. Let's see where the officials mark it. Inside the El Camino 40. They're going to start at the El Camino 39. So not a good start here for El Camino. A couple of penalties killing the drive. And then a poor punt there by Kevin Wise. Only netting, about 10 yards. So here comes Tyler McCombs taking over at quarterback under center here for the Titans. Here's a handoff. Big hit there as Johnny Rogers takes it all the way into past the 30-yard line. Gets the first down. Johnny Rogers got the longest run of the season against Armijo a couple weeks ago, an 86-yard run. So he leads the longest rush from scrimmage here for the Capital Athletic League. It's Tyler McCombs under center, drops back to pass, looking for his receiver. There's Tyler Winston. Tyler Winston, nice, snags it right off the air. He's going all the way in. We get a signal, touchdown, Antelope. And just like that, 2 plays, bang, bang plays, a 27-yard touchdown reception from McCombs to Winston, and puts Antelope on the board 6-0, pending the extra point. A 39-yard drive. All started with a poor punt here from El Camino. So here is the ball is down, kick is up, and it's right through the uprights. Extra point is good there for Joe Estrada. And just like that, after one, it's Antelope leading 7-0 right here on PlayOnSports.com. Folks, do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to PlayOnSports.com/SBP. PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. So Winston, McCombs and Winston. Winston on the board now. Winston's 4th receiving touchdown of the season, a 27-yarder. Puts Antelope up on the board. So getting ready here for the kicking off here is Estrada. Estrada, a short kick. This one's going to be taken here right at the 25-yard line. And down there by Anton Hollins, one of the captains here of this evening. Eagles going 4-1 this season. Their only loss a few weeks back on September 7th against Jesuit, losing 33-26, but really outscoring their opponents. Beat Union Mine to open up the season 49-0. Is beating Colfax 28-13. Here's a handoff inside to Boyd Tanner. Boyd Tanner not really able to get anywhere as Ray Cherry was right there on the stop. Brings up 2nd down and 8 from the 29 for El Camino. A cool, breezy night here as temperatures are starting to drop here in the Sacramento Valley, but does not deter the partisan crowd here. Here's a handoff underneath. Nice run and a spin move there by Herman Thomas. Johnny Rogers on the stop there for the Titans. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8 from the El Camino 29. So we'll see if El Camino's going to be able to get this one, convert a first down. The last first down they tried to convert was nullified. Here's Bassard underneath. Nice pass in the flats. That is to Herman Thomas. Herman Thomas takes it all the way down to the Antelope 35.
All the way down to the Titan 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Eagles.
Brings up 1st and 10 from the Antelope 35. So big 3rd down conversion there for the Eagles. Here's a handoff in the pass, in the flats there. The swing pass, no good. That was off the hands there of Herman Thomas. So already you're seeing Jonah Lassard, the fact he's having here, coming back healthy. He lost, did not quite get the status of his injury or what he injured against Mesa Verde, back on the 13th of September. But Coach D, one of the coaches, the defensive coach there for El Camino, let me know that Jonah Lassard was going to be able to start here. Sporting the pink sleeves there. He's going to keep this one. Cuts back, picks up a couple. Finally brought down there by DJ Hollingshead.
Balls across the 35-yard line down to the 34. Gain about 1 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9. Jonah Lassard, only his 16th carry of the season. Before that, he had only had 9 yards altogether. There's Lassard in shotgun formation, finds a receiver. This one's right back down. Drew Hasenplug able to shake off the first defender, take it out to inside the 20-yard line of Antelope. So a good second possession here for El Camino. Nothing able to go in early, but 2 back-to-back big 3rd down conversions here for the Eagles. Here's Lassard looking. Oh, picked off, tip drill, and just one guy to beat, and he's got it to the house. Tyler Winston, the ball hawk, he is going all the way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Titans. An 85-yard interception return there by Tyler Winston. Just had one guy to beat. The pass was originally intended there, but off the hands there of his receiver. Missed who the receiver was, but Jonah Lassard, an interception, a costly interception, unfortunately, there for the Eagles, as Estrada's extra point is right through the uprights. Antelope bleeding with 5:29 on the clock, 14-0 right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Folks, PlayOnSports.com is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events and all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com, high school sports lives here. And in mentioning that, folks, just want to let you know our playoff coverage begins in just a few weeks. October 22nd is when we're going to start broadcasting. I believe we're starting with girls golf down in the North Coast section. But Tyler Winston, his third interception of the year. He's the third-year wide receiver safety here for the Titans. And you can see how dangerous of an athlete he is. Just a ball hawk all over the ball. 5:29 to go here, and Antelope already showing their dominance. It was a good drive going there for El Camino. They had converted some long third down conversions. Jonah Lassard throwing it into what appeared to me double coverage, and off the hands there of his receiver, I believe it was, just was not able to carry it, corral it, and there was Tyler Winston. You know, it's that tip drill that you practice back when you're playing football. Always got to be ready for that. Here's Estrada's kick, taken there by Thomas. Thomas going wide, trying to get something to happen, and met hard on the blind side. Looks to me to be now Anthony Baumgart on the tackle there. So El Camino looking for a way to dig themselves out of the hole. We've seen this before here in high school football, folks. Once the snowball starts rolling, it's hard, momentum starts rolling, it's hard to stop. So El Camino needing something positive to happen here. If not, if they can't get a score here on this drive, at least pin Antelope deep. Here's Lassard looking far side. Pass is incomplete there, looking for his intended receiver, Drew Hassenplug. As I mentioned before, Drew Hassenplug, the leading receiver here for the Eagles. Got 13 receptions for 229 yards, 3 touchdowns. The longest reception of the catch of the season was 48 yards. So here's Wise set up in a wing tee. There's going to be a flag. Or is there a flag? I think, yeah, I do see a flag on the far side of the field. We may get a delay of game here against, no, it's going to be a false start against El Camino. So El Camino not really playing the game that they want to play. I mean, it is a packed house here. El Camino crowd showing well as obviously Antelope packing the house. So that's going to push them back 5 yards. So bring up 2nd and 15 from the 19. Pass inside going nowhere, pushed back, and just good, excellent push there up front. Led there by Leonard Hayeswood of the Titans. But Boyd Tanner had nowhere to go. I mean, this defensive front here by Antelope really making a run in here inside. A tough job here for El Camino. So Lassard's going to go ahead and set up in shotgun formation, sends Boyd Tanner in motion. He's looking his direction and almost picked off, and a big hit there as Tyler Winston knocking Boyd Tanner off his feet. Big hit there by Tyler Winston. As you can see just how good Tyler Winston is back there in the defensive secondary. Let's bring up a 4th and 15 here on the El Camino 14. So Kevin Wise is going to have to really boot this one. Tyler Winston sitting inside his 50, inside at the actually at the El Camino. This one's it's a good kick. Look, Tyler Winston not having anywhere to go. About a 10-yard return, stopped there by number 10, Eric Thomas there of El Camino. But a good kick this time here by Kevin Wise. But the fact that they were pushed back at their own 14 still gives Antelope a good field position. 4:28 to go here in the first quarter. Joey Gonzalez here from Titan Stadium. It's the opener of the Capital Athletic League here between league rivals Antelope Titans and the El Camino Eagles. Will Combs, our producer. Victor Adams, your videographer, as the handoff inside there. Taken there by Jonathan Krippis. Gets close to the first down. A nice 10-yard run there by Krippis. But it is short. Bring up 2nd and short. Tyler McCombs coming back into the huddle. His favorite player is Eli Manning, from the New York Football Giants. See if he's got some Manning magic here tonight, or if he can keep away from having to get a fourth quarter comeback. He's doing great so far here as Antelope quick out with 14-0 lead. Here's a handoff inside for the first down. That's again going back to Jonathan Krippis as he goes right off tackle. Justin Yip on the stop there for the Eagles. We'll bring up a 1st and 10 from the El Camino 30. So Tyler Winston in the slot here. He's got Steven Mercado split out wide. Here's McCombs, goes short, and a flat pass there to Nick Golovko. He was brought down, however, he tried to cat there and kind of lost his footing there, but brings up a 2nd and 7 here for the Titans. Ball is out to the 27 as McCombs comes back under center. Antelope in the scarlet and gray. Here's a handoff to Krippis. Krippis gets about 3 yards. Brought down by a couple of Eagles there by Quentin Hagan, the defensive leader there for El Camino. As the game progresses, folks, we'll go ahead and get you some scores from around the Sac-Joaquin section and up and down the Northern California for our viewing audience. Sort of a offset power I formation. It's a pitch out. And speed receiver, speeder running back there. Titus Vinson gets the first down and more. Takes it all the way inside. All the way out to they're going to mark this one down to the 5-yard line. So Vinson, you saw the pitch back to the halfback, as I said earlier. This line is big offensive line, and we've got a number of on the line 6 feet or bigger. Blocking up front here for the Titans. Here's McCombs, sends Winston in motion. Hand off to Winston, and he's sweeping. He's going to try to bring him down from behind, and he does.
Tyler Winston dropped for a loss on the play.
Quentin Hagan able to chase down Tyler Winston to give him a loss of 5 to bring up 2nd and goal from the 10. So this will be good here. I'd say this would have to be a win here if El Camino his defense can hold. Got man coverage here. Wow, there's Winston. A handoff inside. Vincent picks up 5 yards to get back to the original line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5. So a big 3rd down here coming for El Camino. If El Camino can hold, you have to chalk this up to a mini victory here. And it's been all Antelope so far here with under a minute to go here in the first quarter. They have maintained, they have really gotten the bulk of the time here. McCombs play action, rolling to his right, finally there's a flag, picked off, intercepted by El Camino and number 1, Drew Hassenplug. However, there is a flag on the play. There's a flag at the end of the play, and so you know what that's going to be. That's going to be a player misconduct foul. So it'll be interesting to see how the officials shake this one out, but I'm guessing that flag from the end zone is going to be a pass interference there against El Camino. But here at this point here, I'm just guessing. We'll see whether my eyes deceive me. See if the Tyler McCombs coming into the game ball game tonight. Throwing for 150 yards per game. Has a touchdown tonight to give him 6 touchdowns on the year. So it's going to be a holding, defensive holding going against El Camino. And a personal foul against Antelope. And this is when it's usually helpful with the when the officials are mic'd up. So they're going to mark this against, they're first going to go mark this against El Camino. It's going to be a half the distance to the goal, and then my assumption is they'll go ahead and mark off the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Antelope. So the booth up here is trying to figure out whether or not they'll still get the automatic first down on the defensive holding. It's going to push Antelope back to the 18-yard line. And so far right now, they're still marking a third. They're still marking it 3rd down. The official gives a signal for 3rd down. So it's a 3rd and goal now from the 18. So you have to say, El Camino, if I'm looking from my vantage point, El Camino really got away with one there. You know, maybe he did not come up with the interception, but you know, to push Antelope back like that. Here's McCombs. McCombs looking deep. Pressure. He's going to throw this one away. As he was getting pressure. Pressure there by Anton Hollins, a linebacker. Or I'm sorry, the defensive end. No one to protect McCombs there as McCombs is quickly sprinting back. Had to dump it off. No call. El Camino was looking for the intentional grounding, but did not. So here's Joe Estrada to set up for the 37-yard field goal. And this has a distance just wide left. So 22.3 seconds left to go in the first quarter. El Camino's defense actually was able to stop Antelope there, and I'd say, in my opinion, really caught a break there with that personal foul there against Antelope. So Antelope's first penalty is a costly one. Not only does it knock them out of a potential touchdown, but definitely gets them out of field goal range. Here's Jonah Lassard and the El Camino offense going deep. This one's short, but he's able to pick it off. Gets through 3 defenders all the way out. Finally brought down at the 22, and that was Herman Thomas. All the way down the 22-yard line there. A 58-yard touchdown, 58-yard strike from Lassard to Herman Thomas, from Lassard to Herman Thomas. But that's going to do it after one. So at the end of the first quarter, a big offensive play and a big defensive play for Antelope has given the Titans a 14-0 lead here over the El Camino Eagles, right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
Welcome back, folks. Here, just getting ready to start the second quarter here from Titan Stadium on the campus of Antelope High School. It's the league opener here in the Capital Athletic League. The Antelope Titans, 4-1 Antelope Titans, and the 4-1 El Camino Eagles. El Camino in their green and white, their white jerseys. Antelope right now leading 14-0. Just getting ready to start the first quarter as Lassard in shotgun formation. Sends Thomas in motion. Lassard's going to keep this one. Take it all the way down to the 11-yard line. Ray Cherry on the tackle there for the Titans. Taking a look at some of the scores from around the area. Late in the second quarter, Golden Sierra leading Bradshaw Christian 7-6. Rio Americano with their new head coach Max Miller leading Cordova 16-6. A couple of Capital Athletic League opponents. As they're going to go ahead and mark this. They're going to go ahead and measure here for the first, see if there's enough for the first down here for El Camino. And they are able to keep it up. So Jonah Leonard, a big, Jonah Lassard, I'm sorry, a big first down run there for Lassard. So it brings up 1st and 10 from the 12 for El Camino. First trip inside the red zone this evening. Here's Lassard, going to split the receiver out. Nick Merkovich, handoff inside underneath. This was a Greg Scott, not going anywhere, and the Titans defense up front really still doing a good job up front, not allowing the runners to get anywhere. Looked to me to be Michael Rose, the first one to get to Greg Scott. Here's Lassard, dropping back, looking for the corner. Oh, and quickly hit was Hassenplug, able to make the catch. No, I'm sorry, that's not Hassenplug, that's Greg Scott, able to hang on to the ball, but took a big hit there. DJ Hollingshead with the big hit, but give credit there to Greg Scott, able to hang on to the ball. Here comes a big third down. Been doing good on their third down conversions here. Here's whether or not they can convert this one. Nice coverage there. Pass was intended there for Kevin Wise, but Demarie Brazil, great coverage and good job to knock that away from Kevin Wise, not allowing El Camino to convert that third down for the touchdown. So that'll set up a 26-yard field goal here for El Camino. And we get the signal, no good. Definitely had the distance, but just hooked it wide left there. So a nice drive. Started off with the 58-yard pass for Herman Thomas. Goes nowhere. Just stalls there for the Eagles. So Antelope will go ahead and take over from the spot of the kick, which is right at the 20-yard line. And both teams have swapped sides here. Here's McCombs back under center. Handoff inside. And in just a moment, I'll find the ball carrier, Jonathan Krippis. Brings up 2nd and 8 here from the 22. Antelope in really all over the place, but a good drive there by El Camino on that last drive really led to nothing. Joey Gonzalez flying solo tonight. Got Will McCombs, my producer. To my left, here's McCombs. On the pass, rolls out, finds an open receiver on the flat. That was Johnny Rogers. So Johnny Rogers able to get the first down and more. Finally forced out of bounds by Kevin Wise. Out at the 36-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10 here for Antelope. And Antelope doing a good job moving the ball. At some point, El Camino is going to have to stop Antelope here in their own territory, so where they can get away with some breathing room. Get a good return, a good start there for their offense. 1st and 10, here's a handoff. There's a Krippis. Krippis able to bounce off one defender. Finally, ball brought down there by Justin Yip. So Krippis, about a 6-yard carry. 7-yard carry brings up 2nd and 3 here for the Titans. Here McCombs getting the instruction here from Coach Ray. Coach Ray, though, doesn't like what he sees and has to think about it a little bit, so they will take the timeout, as well we right here. It's the 2nd quarter. Antelope leading El Camino 14-0 right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Welcome back, folks, here to the second quarter action right here on PlayOnSports.com. Joey Gonzalez from Titan Stadium. It's the Titans and the El Camino Eagles. Antelope Titans, I should say, against the El Camino Eagles. Antelope leading 14-0. It's Capital Athletic League play, homecoming here for Antelope High School, so we'll have a long break here in between halftime. 2nd and 3 here for Tyler McCombs. Here's McCombs coming out to his left. Rolling is going to decide to keep this one. Gets out to first down. Finally forced out there by Kevin Wise. Smart play there by McCombs to keep this one, keep it and tuck it and run. Looked downfield, went through his progressions and found that good coverage downfield there by El Camino. So all the way down to the 49-yard line, though. 1st and 10 here for Antelope, and the train just keeps on rolling here for the Titans. El Camino's going to have to do a better job here defensively of locking down and containing here McCombs. Krippus, the single back in the backfield. Got Winston on the far side. Here's McCombs inside. Hand off, a big run there for Antelope by Titus Vincent. Titus Vincent, watching him run real small, short, low to the ground. He's got a lot of speed. And that's what Antelope usually has. They feature a lot of speed, a lot of athleticism when they're going up against these, some of the other Sac-Joaquin section stalwarts. Brings up 2nd and 4 from the El Camino 44. McCombs under center. There's a pitch out to Vincent again. Vincent finally, though, dropped down, picked up at least a yard there. Going to be short of the first down marker, I believe. It looks like from my vantage point. You can have a Victor Adams getting us a good angle there on that. So brings up 3rd and 1 here for the Titans. Let's see what El Camino can do here to stop here this rush. McCombs under center. Here's Krippus. And and stuffed. It's going to be close. Good job there to get in the backfield there by Cade Goodman. And it is short, so bring up 4th down. But no gain on the play. But if I know Coach Ray, one thing that he's going to want to do is going to go ahead and see if he can get the first down here. So Antelope's going to go ahead on 4th down, 4th and 1. The red zone, the Antelope crowd is up on their feet, cheering here for Antelope, trying to get that first down. Here's McCombs, a long count. They're just going to try to, as McCombs takes the timeout. So trying to get El Camino to jump. And good job there by El Camino to be disciplined and not jump there. However, I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Ray decides to go ahead and send his offense out there and instead of punt it. Defense has held El Camino for the most part. You're up a score here. One of the things in covering high school football here, I've realized that sometimes you got to throw conventional wisdom out the way and understand that it's, high school coaches likes to be aggressive. So I would not be surprised here if Coach Ray sends his offense out and designs a play here to try to pick up the first down. El Camino will keep their defense out there on the field. Antelope down to has 1 timeout left here. I'm sorry, 2 timeouts. Time's out. Time's out. I've always gotten tripped up on how they say that. So, sure enough, Coach Ray keeps his offense out there, and Tyler McCombs will be under center. And see if El Camino there's going to be an official timeout. This one's an official timeout. Looks like there may be an equipment issue here as one of the linemen that's Leonard Hayeswood has to come out. He's got some equipment issue. So this is going to be, we'll see what's, whether or not Coach Ray designed the play for the runner to go right over. No, he's going to go the other way. And Kripp is able to pick up the first down. Going off tackle, finally brought down there in the backfield by Eric Thomas there of El Camino. 6:44 to go here in the third quarter. El Camino held strong on third down, but unable to keep Antelope from converting the fourth down conversion. So 1-on-1 on fourth down conversions here for Antelope. 6:34 to go here in the first half. Titans leading the Eagles 14-0. First and 10 from the El Camino 35. Hand off, here's Krippis. Pick up of about 3. Quentin Hagan on the stop there for El Camino. Coach Ray really featuring the backs here. Doing a good job here of getting the plays in. And El Camino defense has really been on the field quite a long time. A good drive here for Antelope. As Tyrus McCombs looking deep. This one maybe dangerous pass there. Intended receiver was Tyler Winston off the tips of his fingers, but in the area for El Camino was Drew Hassenplug and Desmond Boyd Tanner. They'll afford a pick here in that situation if you're Tyler McCombs. Had the short pass open there to Johnny Rogers in the flat, but wanted to go deep there to his special weapon there, Tyler Winston. But nothing happening on that, so being up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 to be exact here from the El Camino 33. McCombs. Dropping back, looking deep. There's a strike, then knocked down, batted down. Right at the line. Good job there by Jacob Winkle. Able to get his arms up there and bat that one down. Or was that Cade Goodman?
If you're part of the homecoming halftime show, it's time to report down to the track area. Anybody?
Antelope getting their homecoming festivities getting underway as Antelope takes a timeout here.
Once again, folks, if you haven't done so already, make sure you pick up your program book tonight. It's $2.
They'll be down to their
Program book is $2. Helps to support the Titans.
final timeout with 5:26 to go here. Folks, do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Taking a look at scores from around the area. Deloro leading Wood Creek 17-0, I believe. I'm sorry, I got that score wrong there. Folsom beating Oak Ridge 35-14, so that's a big score to be paying attention to. As Antelope will start 4th and 8 here. Here's McCombs going deep. This one's not going to get anywhere. The intended receiver there. It was Isaiah Ellis in double coverage, though. So El Camino will take over on downs. First and 10, so plenty of a good defensive stand eventually here for El Camino. 5:22 results in a turnover and downs for the Eagles. So Jonah Lassard, we'll see if Jonah Lassard and the El Camino offense can get anything going here. Is Drew Hassenplug checking in here to get the play. And he'll spread wide. Here's Hassenplug. Dump off. There's a flag in the backfield, which indicates holding, but unable to get anywhere there was Desmond Boyd Tanner. Illegal motion here against El Camino. So a 5-yard penalty would push El Camino back. Penalty, however, is declined there by the defense. So it'll bring up second and 10. Or second and about 9, actually. It was a pickup of about a yard there by Boyd Tanner. There's Jacob Winkle, the center, comes out. Here's a low snap. Lassard looking deep. He's got a receiver wide open. Boyd Tanner out on the streak. Takes it all the way, finally losing his footing there at the Antelope 41. So another big passing play there by Jonah Lassard. And we'll see whether or not El Camino can convert this drive here. 4:58 to go here in the first quarter. El Camino working quickly as the fake was quickly by Boyd Tanner, quickly snuffed out. Ray Cherry getting into the backfield and able to bring Boyd Tanner down for a big loss of about 6. Brings up 6, brings up second and 15. So El Camino heavy over on the left side. Here's Jonah Lassard looking that way. He throws it into double coverage and loses the ball. Tyler Winston on the fumble. He may take this one all the way back. Able to take it all the way down to the 22-yard line. And not exactly sure what happened there as Drew Hassenplug. But give credit to the defense, because I think what happened on that situation was they just stripped the ball right out of his hands, and Hassenplug held up Hassenplug on his feet. So good defensive play there by Antelope. Able to cause a turnover there, and Tyler Winston already his second turnover of the, recovering the second turnover of the game tonight. As Alling said, caused a fumble. So it brings up first and 10 from the Eagles 22. There's Krippis keeping this one. Brought down there by Justin Yip. Tyler Winston has a interception return for the touchdown. Almost took that fumble return all the way back for the quick 6. Brings up second and 6 from the Eagles 18. Here's McCombs, their center. Hand off to Krippis. Krippis going to go wide. He's going to change direction. Oh, that's not Krippis. That's Vincent. Vincent just squished, met by Darren Echeverria. That is Tyler Winston's second fumble recovery for the season. There's McCombs looking deep. He had a receiver open there on the flat. Mercado just not able to catch up to it as the pass is just overthrowing Mercado. Brings up 4th and 5. So there's no secret here that Coach Ray is going to go ahead, try to go for the end zone here. .2:34 to go here in the first half. As Winston, if El Camino, really got to be paying attention to Winston, who's lined up in the slot right now. There's McCombs. He's got Vincent in there. McCombs dropping back in the flat. Finds a receiver, first down and more. Pass was complete. Great job there by Nick Golovko. And McCombs to find Golovko right there on the flat. Gets the first down here for the Titans. Kevin Wise on the tackle there for El Camino, but not before Golovko was able to pick up the first down. 2:20 to go here in the first half. It's Golovko's 7th reception there of the season. Hand off this one. Krippis going left off tackle. Stopped short of the goal line. Ball is down at the 5. So it brings up 2nd and goal from there. Antelope leading 14-0 with a minute 46 to go here in the first half. Trying to get a score here and go up with a 3-score lead here before the half. And off there to Krippis. Krippis diving forward. Coach Ray wants a touchdown. It might be short here. It looks like he's down at about the 2. So it brings up 3rd and goal from the 2. See if McCombs can go ahead and punch it in here. See what Coach Ray dials up here for his offense.
3rd and goal. The ball resting at the 2-yard line. 1 minute to go in the half.
Just under a minute here in the half. McCombs decides to keep this one. Getting the push. There's no signal yet. See if we can get the signal. Official's going to take a timeout here. Touchdown, Antelope. Tyler McCombs on the keeper, a 2-yard touchdown run on the sneak. Gives Antelope the 20-point lead here, pending the extra point. That is McCombs' 2nd touchdown of the season. Coming into the season, he's only rushed 2 times for 6 yards. So chalk up a couple of yards there as a Estrada kick is up and good. So 21-0 here with 46 seconds to go here. Antelope leading El Camino right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
Welcome back, folks, here to PlayOnSports.com. Well, Antelope and Tyler McCombs getting that final push there to get the 2-yard touchdown run to lead El Camino by 3 scores, 21-0. And it's kind of been used just a varying of mixing it up as, you know, it's been a balanced attack. It's been run heavy for Antelope. But Coach Ray doing the right play, calling all the right plays, dialing it up. And El Camino has not been able to find an answer to keeping this Titan squad out of the end zone. Here's a kick by Estrada, taken on the short side. That was Herman Thomas. Thomas getting forced out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So 41 and a half seconds to go here in the first half. And we'll see what Coach Ryan King has in mind here, whether or not he'll go ahead and play it conservative to just run out the clock. But remember, Antelope won the toss; they deferred, so El Camino is going to have to be kicking to Antelope. And outside on 4 possessions, El Camino has only stopped Antelope once. Here's a short pass there to Thomas. El Camino calls a timeout, and wisely, I'd say. We'll keep it right here. 33.6 seconds left in the first half. Tyler Winston already so far the big name here for the Titans. Got 2 scores, a 26-yard touchdown pass and an 85-yard interception return. And Tyler McCombs coming up with the 3rd touchdown here for the Titans offense, picking up a 2-yard touchdown run. Take a look at some scores from around the area. Intercom leading Yuba City 42-28 with 3:38 left in the 3rd quarter. It's Monte Vista leading California 31-20. Oakdale leading Lathrop 41-0. Ripon over Houston 21-0 in the 2nd quarter. As El Camino back out on the field, here's Jonah Lassard looking deep. There's a nice strike there out to the flat. Drew Hassenplug gets forced out of bounds. Johnny Rogers forcing him out of bounds. So 1st and 10. So Antelope, El Camino doing a good job there of just using little clock and striking down the field, finding Hassenplug. Fireworks up in the air here at Antelope at Titan Stadium. I don't know if I'd call them fireworks or more bottle rockets, but nonetheless, it looks pretty cool here in October. Here's Lassard looking deep, trying to finds a receiver open. And good job there of Eric Thomas to get out to the flats and get out of bounds. So a 1st down here for the Eagles, and Antelope just playing soft coverage, just only rushing about 3 at a time, so giving Lassard plenty of time to go through his progressions and find an open receiver. Brings up another El Camino 1st down, 21.6 seconds left. El Camino trying to get something happens, trying to get a score here before the end of the half so that they're only down coming into the 3rd quarter, coming in the 2nd half, only down 2 scores. Here's Lassard, rush, finds Hassenplug for the catch, able to keep his feet inside, and another 1st down. So everything going to the sidelines. Good job here by El Camino of using little clock and marching it downfield. You can see what Lassard can do with some time, to throw. Although that time was really under pressure. He had some pressure coming up the middle. Brings up 1st and 10 from the Antelope 24. Here's Lassard looking to the flats. There's Wise. Wise going to get stopped. Dropped down quickly there by Jonathan Grippis. No gain on the play, so El Camino taking their 2nd timeout. 11.7 seconds left to go here in the 1st half. Rio leading Cordova 16-6 at the half right now. Argonaut leading Linden 21-3 also at the half. It's Bear River over Colfax 21-14 at the half, and usually that's about the time that this is happening, was when a lot of the schools start getting to halftime. As El Camino coming out of the timeout here, facing 2nd and 10 here from the Antelope 24. Jonah Lassard with 11.7 seconds left. They need to have to get this one in the end zone. This one's deep, but no one there. Picked off there at the, he's got running along the sideline. There is a flag on the play, but it was interception there by Johnny Rogers as Jonah Lassard threw it up to, I believe the pass was intended there for Herman Thomas, but Herman Thomas just not ready for it, unaware. Flag is going against Antelope, so 1.3 seconds on the clock. So El Camino catching a break there. We'll have one more shot with this one. It is a personal foul, roughing the passer there. So roughing the passer, yeah, unfortunately just got to the passer late, got to Lassard late. It's a 15-yard penalty. Bring the ball all the way down to the 12-yard line. So now, if you're Coach Reinking, you got some decisions to make, and El Camino is going to go ahead and set up for the field goal here for Kevin Wise. They're about a 30-yard field goal. About a 28-yarder, 30-yarder field goal. Well, this might be, it's going to be interesting. There is a whistle and some flags as Antelope's trying to jump the play here. We'll have to see whether or not Antelope had crossed the line. It looks like El Camino, though, is going to be, it is encroachment. So pick up 5 yards there, get him closer here. So goes from a 30-yard field goal attempt to a 25-yard field goal attempt. And Coach Reinking's going to want to go ahead and talk this one out. So generally at this situation is when I would turn to my partner, who's usually Ben Schneider, and ask him what he would do in this situation. And I'll look over here at Will McCombs here, who unfortunately does not have the headset on. And, you know, do we go for it or, you know, go for the extra point here, Will? I agree. And I think that's what Coach Reinking's looking at here, down by 3 scores. And, you know, El Camino will be kicking off here to Antelope, and it, you know, except for one drive, one possession. I mean, it's been 4 possessions here for Antelope in the first half, and they're scored on 3 of those. So El Camino catches some breaks here. The interception return was nullified by a roughing the passer penalty, and here an encroachment penalty gets El Camino all the way down to the inside the 10-yard line to set up for what would have been a 25-yard field goal, but Coach Reinking is going to go ahead and send in his offense. Here's Jonah Lassard with 1.3 seconds left on the clock. Ball is on the ground. He's going to have to take something out of nothing. Picks it up, and nothing happening there. Pass incomplete, intended there for Kevin Wise. And I'll tell you, that drop snap really, I think, really shook up his timing. So, folks, that's the end of the first half of play with the Titans leading the Eagles by a score of 21-0. We'll be back in a few moments with the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. Don't go anywhere. It's Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
Let's go, baby!
Welcome to the PlayOnSports.com halftime show, coming to you live from Titan Stadium on the campus of Antelope High School in Antelope, California. I'm Joey Gonzalez. Our halftime score is Antelope 21. The Antelope Titans 21, and the El Camino Eagles 0. So interesting first half. It looked like promising at first with both teams taking on the field, but Antelope quickly got on the board quickly. After El Camino went on a 3-and-out there to start the game, Antelope quickly got on the board and bang plays. As Tyler McCombs found Tyler Winston for the 27-yard touchdown pass. As Antelope was El Camino, and later in the second quarter, El Camino marching down the field. Really a good possession all the way up until there was a tip pass with Tyler Winston of Antelope picking it up and taking it all the way back. The interception return all the way back 85 yards for the touchdown. That made it 14-0 going into the second half. El Camino then had something going there in the second quarter, but a missed 30-yard field goal really put them in the hole. And after that, El Camino marched 70 yards all the way down, which resulted in a 1-yard touchdown run by Tyler McCombs. So that's essentially the scoring rundown there of between Antelope and El Camino. So Antelope is expected to be receiving the ball here in the second half. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not El Camino can come up with defensively to slow down Antelope. But with that, I'm going to go ahead. We'll take a look at some of these scores in and around the league in just a moment. It is halftime here at Antelope. It is, homecoming here at Antelope. As you can hear the Antelope crowd cheering as the floats are taking the field and marching around the field. Right now, taking a look at the junior float. So right now, looking at the scoreboard, Tracy leading Franklin 37-6 with 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pioneer or River Valley knocking over River Valley, beating Pioneer 49-9. 9 minutes in the third quarter. It is Bear River over Colfax 21-14 at the half. Yuba City is leading Intercom 35-42 at the end of at the start of the fourth quarter. It is Colusa leading East Nicholas 13-12 at the halftime. Capital Christian leading Dixon 7-0. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Marysville over Mesa Verde 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. They are leading Mesa Verde 7-0. It is Whitney over Miraloma in Capital Athletic League play, 42-14 at the end of the first half. And Rockland leading Nevada Union 21-7. So that's going to do it for the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. Friday Night Football will return in just a few moments with the start of the second half right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
one match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
You're watching PlayOnSports.com's presentation of Friday Night Football live from Antelope, California. I'm Joey Gonzalez. The Antelope Titans lead the El Camino Eagles 21-0 as we get ready to start the second half of action. Been an interesting and exciting first half. And El Camino's done a lot of good things out here on the field, even being down 21-0. It's just been some costly mistakes. A couple of an interception, a couple of turnovers have really and a missed field goal have really kind of backfired against El Camino. But they're looking to start the second half fresh. So back deep to receive here for Antelope. It is Tyler Winston down at his own 10-yard line. Tyler Winston takes it from his own 5 all the way down to, finally brought down at about the 26-yard line there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Titans. So here comes Antelope, a 4-1 record here. It's week 6 here in Capital Athletic League play. It's the league opening here for both of these two squads. Someone jumped there, but Johnny Rogers is taking the handoff. Crosses the 30, finally brought down there by Justin Yip. So a gain of 6 here for Johnny Rogers. All the way down to the El Camino 32. Starting to get a chill here in Antelope as a flag comes down. Well played, but Krippis either no gain or a short gain on the play. Kevin Wise, the defender, on the stop there for the Eagles. It's going to be an illegal shift there against Antelope. So that'll knock him back 5 yards. So brings up a 2nd and 9 here from the Antelope 27. Tyler McCombs back under center, sends Johnny Rogers in motion. Here's McCombs looking in Rogers' direction, finds Rogers on the flat. Rogers gets able to get a first down, shook off a first defender. Finally brought down at the 40. So good play there by Johnny Rogers, able to get the run and catch there. First brings up 1st and 10 here from the Antelope 40. Krippis able to be a big 14-yard run there for Jonathan Krippis, able to take it all the way into El Camino territory. A big first down there for Krippis, and Antelope essentially is picked up basically right where they left off in the first half. El Camino not able to show any kind of hold here. We'll see if their defense can tighten up. Here's a handoff inside to Krippis again. Krippis, another big pass there, and Krippis. Obviously, Krippis is the big runner there coming into the season, coming into the ball game tonight. He had 73 73 carries, 574 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns on the year. But absolutely, Jonathan Krippis leading the league here in rushing yards, and he continues to do so. McCombs back under center. His big hole opens up there for Titus Vincent. Vincent able to take it into the defensive backfield there of the Eagles. So Eagles not showing that they can slow down this Antelope machine. You know, one of the things Antelope does, well, they're just very, very efficient. They know how to mix it up. And McCombs gets back under center. There's another handoff here to Krippis. Finally brought down by El Camino. That was Eric Thomas on the stop. Jonathan Krippis really doing a good job just running low to the ground. 5'10", senior running back. Favorite player is Matt Ryan. He wants to, looking just to win, wants to win the league again. Obviously, in this league, it's kind of goes 1, 2, 3 with generally Whitney being looked at as the best in the league, in the Capital Athletic League, and followed closely behind by Antelope, and then El Camino. El Camino trying to show something here. Although not a good showing here tonight as they've been blanked. Their offense have been moving the ball well, but mistakes have really forced them into a hole here. Whether it be turnovers or penalties, missed field goal has really kind of forced them to be in this 21-0 hole. Here's a handoff on the sweep. Here's Vincent getting around the edge. Finally dropped in the secondary by Joseph Lanham. Or Kevin Wise, I apologize. Yeah, Antelope just doing everything they want to do here on this El Camino defense. El Camino not showing any pressure. Just kind of sitting back, holding back. And really unable to stop Antelope from doing what they want. 8:02 to go here in the third quarter. Titans leading 21-0. Joey Gonzalez alongside Will McCombs, our producer. Here's Krippis, bounces to the edge. Dropped along near the sideline. Near the 11, finally brought down there by Eric Thomas. Short of the first down, but a big 7-yard run here for Krippis. Brings up, 8-yard run, brings up 2nd and 8. 2nd and 2 here from the El Camino 12. And El Camino really has not shown that they can stop Antelope from getting into the end zone once they've gotten crossed into the red zone. Here's Krippis, bounces this one. This is going to go, it gets stopped. Able, second effort. Gets him in for the touchdown. 12-yard run there by Jonathan Krippis. He's the third different Antelope player tonight to score. It is his 4th touchdown of the season. Jonathan Krippis on the second effort, able to break the plane, get into the end zone for the 12-yard touchdown run. So here is the extra point by Joe Estrada is up. We'll get the signal from for the official. It is good. So after the first possession here in the third quarter, 7:02 to go. It is Antelope leading El Camino 28-0 right here on your home or your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports school broadcast program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to PlayOnSports.com/SBP. Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. So a 12-yard run there by Jonathan Krippis puts the icing on the cake on a $75-yard drive there by Antelope. Just lasting short of about 4 minutes and 58 seconds there on the drive. So a nice long drive here for Antelope, and it winds up in a touchdown here by Jonathan Krippis for Antelope, as the Titans do not let up here. Ray Cherry on the tackle, bringing down Herman Thomas, I'm sorry. So it'll be 1st and 10 here from the 28-yard line of El Camino. See if El Camino can break the drought here on this possession. El Camino again going back to their hurry up. Hand off inside. Desmond Boyd Tanner on the carry. Takes it out to the 21. I'm sorry, the 31, 32. So El Camino is really going to looking to pick up the pace, and I think they should here try to tire out this Antelope defense. As Boyd Tanner able to spin. And another flag here is Cherry. I think this is going to be Ray Cherry on the Titans defense reacting as though maybe the flag's going to go against him. Could be in the personal foul territory. No, they're going to wave it off. So it's good. That's what you like to see, though, is the officials communicate with each other. They discuss and they make sure they come up with the right call, the correct call, rather than just immediately decide what to do. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 6 here from the, or first down, I'm sorry. It is a first down here for El Camino from the 39. As a mix-up in the backfield, really, Jonah Lessard and Herman Thomas just did not, I don't think they had the right play set going there, just a mix-up. And give credit there to Thomas to stay alongside Lessard and be alert to try to, as Lessard try to just pitch it back out to him. But it's still a big loss, a loss of about 4 here. Well, a loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 here from the El Camino 35. This one's going to stay inside. Nothing happening. We'll see where the ball winds up. Lessard trying to keep it himself. Brings it out to the 38. Brings up 3rd and about 11 here from the El Camino 38-yard line. El Camino trailing 28-0. El Camino in 3 previous meetings, El Camino has not been able to beat Antelope. And this one, a hook a ladder. Where did you see that? Kevin Wise and Henry Thomas hooking up for the hook and lateral on that play. Haven't seen that since my high school days, and I'm not going to say how long ago that was. Usually you see that going for a big gain, but give credit here to Antelope to stopping El Camino short of the first down. Lassard is out there, Kevin Wise coming in, and so Coach Reinking is going to decide to go ahead and go for this, and why not? You know, fourth down territory, you're down 28-0, you just got to convert this fourth down. And while they've been doing a good job moving it through the air, the pass intended there for Drew Hassenplug does not complete. And the turnover on downs here is what's going to happen. El Camino just gives it right back here to opponent Titans offense. So Antelope will take over on downs here in El Camino territory. It is 1st and 10 from the El Camino 46. Cool October evening here in Antelope, California, a suburb of Sacramento. Here's Tyler McCombs. Dropping back, gonna look deep, finds Tyler Winston. Gets a push, not Winston, I'm sorry, my mistake, Isaiah Ellis. Streaking down on the streak. Gets a push there from Hassenplug. Flag comes out on the pass interference. They're gonna go, I assume that they'll go ahead and decline this one as Ellis finally dropped down, stopped at the 14-yard line, and Tyler McCombs has got this machine rolling. And following Antelope in previous years, that's what Antelope has always enjoyed, just a slew of receivers. And, Coach Ray's really done some good work here with his quarterbacks. And here's a fake. Play action. McCombs going to keep this one. Crosses the line of scrimmage, gets a big hit. Finally brought down. Looks to be number 5, Joseph Lanham, on the stop there for El Camino. So keeping McCombs out of the end zone. El Camino will have an opportunity to, Antelope will have an opportunity to pick up the first down without having to get into the end zone. So it brings up 2nd and 4 here from the El Camino 7. However, how Antelope plays this. Here's Krippis off tackle. Dropped short of the goal line, but should be enough for the first down. No, it is short. So short of the first down brings up 3rd and 1 from the 5. 3rd and short. So, folks, if you lost your keys, make sure you go to the front gate. But I'm sure you're fine out there. Here is Tyler McCombs under center. Going to keep this one. Gets a shove, a push. It's going to be close. They're going to mark him short of the goal line, but it is enough for a first down. So bring up 1st and goal from the 1. .228 to go here, and it's been all Antelope here. Just a ball control offense. Doing a great job of mixing it up between the run and the pass. Tyler McCombs going to hand this one off to the big fullback. Runs in for the 1-yard touchdown. That is DJ Hollingshead. Gets in for the 1-yard touchdown. And Antelope just keeps piling it on. 34-0 pending the extra point. Hollingshead just took the handoff off tackle. Used his big frame All 5'8". He's listed at 5'8", 161, but it looks a lot bigger than that. So DJ Hollingshead able to get in for his second touchdown of the season. And Antelope leads El Camino right here, 35-0 right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back, folks, here to PlayOnSports.com. I am Joey Gonzalez. My producer for the evening is Will McCombs, and our videographer Victor Adams here from Titan Stadium in Antelope, on the campus of Antelope High School in Antelope, California. Antelope leading El Camino 35-0 right here in the Capital League opener. Both of the teams coming in were 4-1, and El Camino has never beaten Antelope in the history of this series or this rivalry. And the kickoff team just keeps piling it on as Desmond Boyd Tanner trying to take the return, but had nothing going. Finally dropped down at the 10-yard line, and so El Camino will start this drive from there. Only their second drive here of the second half. It's been all Antelope here, as Antelope has scored 21 points in the first half, 14 here. Starting to mix up. 4 different Titans now have scored tonight. Tyler Winston having 2, one on offense, the other interception return for a touchdown, 85 yards earlier. I apologize, folks. Just had a plug fly on into my mouth almost about. 1:44 to go in the, that'd be for the blooper reel. 1:44 to go in the third quarter. Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 here from the El Camino 19. Here's a pitch out here to Thomas. Thomas taking along the sideline. Thomas finally being forced out of bounds, and a flag from all the way clear on the other end of the field. I don't know what the side judge saw that he was able to throw a flag from back there, unless maybe just against the Antelope sideline. So brings up 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Herman Thomas with the big carry, taking it all the way in out to the 43. And we'll see after the mark off. It looks like appears like there will be no penalty on the play here against Antelope. So 1st and 10 here from the El Camino 43. Thomas. No, I'm sorry, that was Boyd Tanner, quickly stuffed in the backfield. Ray Cherry in on the stop first. Ray Cherry having a tremendous game defensively. The senior 6'1", 215. Favorite player, Ray Lewis, and he's been playing like it tonight. Here's Lassard, pass to Hassenplug, and nice grab by Hassenplug over Demarie Brazil. So Lassard, you can see how El Camino was able to move it, but just costly mistakes, some turnovers, and then defensively not able to stop Antelope has kind of put them in a hole. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Big first down grab there by Hassenplug. There's the trap, the counter, I'm sorry, there by Boyd Tanner. Boyd Tanner not able to get anywhere, though, as this time it was Isaiah Ellison on the stop there. The short gain here for El Camino. 18 seconds left here on the clock here in the third quarter. And it appears to me that El Camino will go ahead and let time wind down. Bring up 2nd and 9 from their own 30, from the Antelope 32. Here's a pitch back. Thomas hit in the backfield, and the Titans all convening there on Thomas. So a loss there of a couple. Joaquin Sequeira on the stop there. So pushing El Camino back. And that is the end of the third quarter, folks. Antelope leading El Camino 35-0 right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
Welcome back, folks, here. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter here from Titan Stadium on the campus of Antelope High School. Joey Gonzalez here as Antelope leading El Camino 35-0. Joey Gonzalez and Will McCombs producing tonight. Victor Adams on the video. A cool night here in Antelope, California, but still good. This is good football weather. It's not storming. It's just kind of a good, nice chill on the night. This is what Friday night football is all about. The head official, and I think this is a little too early, but I don't think we're really at that running clock situation. But I imagine that, and I'll take a look over here at my producer, see whether or not that may be the case, and the officials discussing on whether or not they should start a running clock. But usually it's when it's down to like it's still a little too early for a running clock right now, isn't it? It will, or is this the point? Okay, so that's what the discussion is here. So the lead official, I can see, looking across the field. Taking a look across the field, you can see officials over there on our feed talking with Coach Ryan King. So we are going to go ahead and start the fourth quarter and go with the fourth quarter with the running clock. So we'll get this one fast. Here's Lassard. Pitch, a fake pitch. He's going to keep this one, and Lassard going all the way. Has one guy to beat. Finally forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Johnny Rogers finally getting Lassard, knocking Lassard out of bounds. So Jonah Lassard has had a nice fake. Able to get Fabricio Fonseca to bite the defensive end. Here's the fade. Passes up. It's good. Down for the touchdown. El Camino on the board. Drew Hassenplug coming down with the 3-yard grab, and a nice fade there from Lassard to Hassenplug to get El Camino on the board for the first time tonight. So perhaps maybe that's what El Camino needed, was a running clock to try to get things going. That'll slow things down here. Kevin Wise gets the kick up. This is no good, as a kick was a little blocked. But nonetheless, El Camino finally able to get up on the scoreboard. Is Antelope leading El Camino 35-6 right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Folks, do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to PlayOnSports.com/SBP. PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, give you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. So El Camino, who's coming into the ball game, leading the league in rushing, finally got a nice big run there from Jonah Lassard. As Lassard doesn't run an awful lot, but coming into the game tonight, he's only carried 15 times for 9 yards. As El Camino attempting the onside kick, but Antelope ready for it and able to get up on it. So Antelope will start with good field position. As the clock continues to run here, 10:47 to go in the fourth and final quarter here, as Antelope looking to go ahead and beat El Camino for a 4th straight time. They lead 35-6. Here's quarterback change as Tyler McCombs is now sitting on the sideline. Now in on at quarterback is Kyle Aaron. Gain of about 3 there for Antelope. Clock will go ahead and continue to run for the rest of the ball game. Antelope with the ball right at about the 50, brings it 2nd and 7. As Aaron now, there is a flag, and we might get, we'll see what happens here, what the call is. Coming from the defensive backfield. This is going to go against Antelope, however. It is a false start, so push Antelope back 5 yards to bring up 2nd and 12. Puts them back inside Antelope territory, back to the 45. That is Vincent still in the backfield. Now also in the ball game, Gurpreet Gill in a receiver. As Kevin Wise slow to get up for the El Camino defense. Titus Vincent carrying for a short gain. So it brings up 3rd and 11 from the 36. .8:37 on the clock here. Showing blitz. There's Aaron able to get it out to Vincent. Vincent with the positive yards there on the reception and the flat. Forced out of bounds there inside inside El Camino territory, I'm sorry. So finally brought down at about going to mark this at the 47-yard line. So bring up 4th and about 5 there from the 47. Folks, stay tuned for the PlayOnSports.com post-game show where we will select our player of the game as well as wrap up all the action from this bowl game. That's coming up following the game on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. This is a first punt here by Antelope tonight. Takes an El Camino bounce finally down at about the 22-yard line. So El Camino, after the quarterback change here for Antelope, El Camino able to hold defensively, and they will start this drive here from their own 22. So a good homecoming here for a homecoming crowd here for Antelope. The Titans fans and their red zone supporters really happy here and excited. Here's Lassard going deep, finds a receiver trying. There's some fireworks as Thomas knocked out of bounds. Finally at the 43-yard line as some celebratory fireworks already launching from the Titans about the tennis court area just beyond the far end zone. Yeah, homecoming celebration starting to get underway. 6:16 to go here in the fourth quarter. Antelope leading 35-6. A good ball game all around for the entire Titans offense. Tyler McCombs definitely has had a great showing. Early on, it was Tyler Winston. El Camino doing a much better job of slowing Winston down, but leave it up to Crippies to be able to pick up the slack, and Coach Ray really starting to feature the run there as Antelope kind of just ran away with this one in the second quarter. Third and 3 from the 36. Here's a start in shotgun formation. Looking deep. Finds a receiver all across the middle, and we might get a pass interference call. Pass was intended there for Boyd Tanner. We're just on the streak. There's a flag. This is going to go against El Camino, however. Little puzzled there. Offensive pass interference against El Camino. Thank you, Will. 4:47 on the clock. I'll put him back to the midfield. .436. Officials will call a timeout as El Camino will go ahead and call a timeout here to discuss this. We'll do the same as Antelope leads El Camino 35-6 right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Welcome back, folks. It is fourth quarter play here, and 4:33 to go here in the ball game as Antelope is leading El Camino 35-6. And a packed house here. Everybody coming out here to Titan Stadium for homecoming. A good showing here. And stands are still packed as Lassard able to escape one defender, but finally dropped down. I think it lost the ball. And we'll see what happens after the scrum. Who winds up with the ball? It is Titans football. And it's the Fourth turnover, I believe, of the evening here for El Camino, and that's really been the story of the ball game here for El Camino. Up until this second half, they had been moving the ball very well, but tightening up defensively, using the ball control offense to control the clock. Here's Johnny Rogers on the reception. Misses on a couple of tackles. Finally brought down there, led by Joseph Lanham. Down to the 44. I'm sorry, now 36, I apologize. So 2nd and 2 from the 36 as the clock continues to run. Now under 3.5 minutes to go here for the homecoming for the Titans. Again, here's Aaron in at quarterback. Hands off inside to Vincent. Vincent really not able to gain anything there. I picked up about a yard. Just after 10 o'clock here on the West Coast, folks. A chilly, a cool night here in Antelope, California. As Kyle Aaron now taking over for Tyler McCombs. Hands this one off for Vincent. Good enough for the first down. Coach Ray sends in the substitutions. Sends Aaron back out there. El Camino been in man coverage all night long and really have not been able to get any pressure, not force Antelope into anything defensively. Here's Rogers towing the sideline. It finally pulled out of bounds there by Quentin Hagan. But the El Camino defense has not been able to do anything. I mean, has not put any pressure on McCombs. They have had good coverage in the backfield, but nothing going on the pass rush, and Antelope has really controlled the line of scrimmage. Really, I mean, they've been able to get out and run and get up the hole, maybe get stuffed a couple of times, but really done a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage. Here's Vincent. Vincent right up the middle. See, pick up about 4. So it brings up 2nd and 5 here from the 17, and just under a minute to go. Kyle Aaron doing a good job here of manning this offense. Here's Vincent. As Antelope just working the clock here, just running it down. 40 seconds left.
Antelope High students, if you want to head over to the
El
dance, the time of the dance has been extended to midnight.
El Camino, as the announcement now just comes in. The homecoming dance. Hey, they're going to be dancing till midnight, and they're going to be dancing victorious here because Coach Ray is happy. And for the 4th straight year, Antelope beats El Camino 35-6. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to stay tuned to PlayOnSports.com for our post-game coverage. We'll wrap up all the action in our post-game show. We'll have an interview with our player of the game. That's coming up in just a few moments. Once again, the Titans have defeated the Eagles 35-6 on Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
one match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
Welcome back here to Titan Stadium here on the campus of Antelope High School in Antelope, California, and the PlayOnSports.com postgame show. I'm Joey Gonzalez, and we just saw the Antelope Titans defeat the El Camino Eagles 35-6 by a final score of 35-6. Normally we would have our player of the game interview. Our player of the game for this evening was Tyler Winston, who essentially got things started off here tonight. Started off with a 27-yard touchdown reception from Tyler McCombs. Then on the ensuing drive, El Camino was moving the ball downfield, was able to pick off on a tipped interception, a return to 85 yards, and essentially Tyler Winston had the whole show going right from the get-go. Also looking at some of the other scores from tonight's game, it was Tyler McCombs who had a 1-yard quarterback run. Jonathan Crippies, 12-yard, also added a 12-yard touchdown run, as did DJ Hollingshed, a 1-yard touchdown run to get to the final 35 points. However, El Camino was able to finally get up on the board here at their second to final drive of the game, as Hassenplug was able to corral a 3-yard touchdown pass from Lassard. So the entire game, it was just some mistakes early on by El Camino that really took him out of the ball game, that really took him out of any type of contention early on. At this point, normally I would have that conversation with a partner, but I am flying solo tonight, as you can see. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I just taking a look at some of the other scores in and around the area. Rockland beat Nevada Union tonight by a score of 35-9. Whitney over Mira Loma 63-14. I know many fans may be tuning into that or interested in that one. Another Capital Athletic League matchup. Tracy over Franklin 47-12. It was Elk Grove over Laguna Creek 52-7. And finally River Valley over Pioneer 49-28. And one more score for you. Bear River over Colfax 24-14, and as I'm giving them Yuba City over Intercom 49-42. So that's going to wrap it up from Titan Stadium, where the Antelope Titans defeated the El Camino Eagles 35-6. We'd like to thank you for joining PlayOnSports.com's coverage of Friday Night Football from Antelope, California. Be sure to check PlayOnSports.com for information and links to all of our upcoming broadcasts. For our producer, Will McCombs, our videographer, Victor Adams, I am Joey Gonzalez saying so long, and we hope you join us next Friday night on your destination for .com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.